5 hair colors that age you after 60, and 3 that make you look younger. Let's explore the world of hair color together. Gorgeous. Because the shade on your head is either stealing years from your face or gifting them right back. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting 5 hair colors that age you after 60, and 3 that make you look younger. You'll look 10 years younger by the end. We're covering 5 colors that quietly age you, plus the 3 shades colorists swear by for a younger, fresher face. Part 3 is the real game changer. Most women over 60 never see it coming. Stay with me all the way through. Part 1, the 5 hair colors secretly aging you after 60. The wrong hair color does not just clash with your wardrobe. It lands directly on your face and adds years in seconds. Most women over 60 have no idea their current shade is working against them, and that is exactly where this part begins. Jet black is the most common aging mistake mature women make. After 60, your skin tone naturally softens and loses its contrast. Jet black pulls all the warmth out of your complexion, casting harsh shadows around your eyes, nose, and mouth. It amplifies wrinkles and hollows in a way no foundation can undo. Brassy orange blonde is another silent ager. When blonde highlights or full color oxidizes without proper toning, it turns a warm, unflattering orange. This tone clashes with post-50 skin undertones and gives the entire face a tired, washed-out appearance. Most overlook this. They assume their color is fine when it is the brassiness draining them. Flat, one-dimensional dark brown is a trap many fall into when they begin covering gray. With zero variation in tone, it creates a helmet effect that draws the eye away from your face and adds visual weight to your features. Dimension is everything after 60, and flat brown has none. Cool ash brown sounds chic in theory, but on most mature skin it reads gray and lifeless. It pulls the warmth right out of cheeks and lips, making the face appear sallow. If your skin has warm or neutral undertones, ash brown is quietly adding 5 years to your look. Overly dark burgundy and red shades, deep wine tones, plum and dark auburn, fall into the same trap as jet black. The high contrast between a very dark shade and softened post-60 skin highlights every line and crease. You will love number 3 in our solution coming soon, because contrast does not have to mean dark. 5 solutions that lift instead of age. Warm honey blonde that mirrors youthful highlights, dimensional caramel balayage that adds movement, soft golden brown with face framing pieces, champagne highlights over a base, and warm chestnut with copper tones woven through. Variations depend on your natural gray pattern. Women with heavy gray can use it as a base and weave in warm golden tones for a sophisticated, layered effect. Women with less gray benefit most from full color options in honey or warm brown ranges. Why this works is simple. Warm tones reflect light onto the face. Reflected light softens lines, adds glow to the complexion, and creates the illusion of plumper, more youthful skin without a single skincare product. Tools you will want include a quality toning gloss, a brass-correcting purple shampoo for blonde shades, and a color-safe moisturizing conditioner. These maintain vibrancy and keep flat or brassy tones from creeping back in between salon visits. Maintenance matters enormously here. Color depositing conditioners in warm tones, used weekly, keep your shade fresh and vibrant. Avoid clarifying shampoos that strip tone, and rinse with cool water to seal the hair cuticle and preserve color longer. This shaves off 10 years, and it starts with a single color correction. Part 2, why these colors age you. The science your colorist skips. Understanding why certain colors age you is the most powerful tool you have. This part is where most women have their biggest light bulb moment, because once you see it, you truly cannot unsee it. After 60, melanin production in the skin slows significantly. Your complexion loses its natural warm pigment, which means colors that were beautiful on you at 35 interact with your skin very differently now. High contrast dark shades exaggerate this shift and make the face look gaunt and shadowed. The 5 aging colors from Part 1 share one scientific truth. They create contrast that your skin can no longer balance. At 35, strong dark hair offset bright, melanin-rich skin beautifully. At 60, that same dark shade amplifies every hollow, fine line, and uneven tone. The hair wins the battle and the face loses. Cool tone shades, ash, platinum without warmth, blue-black, actually desaturate the face. They remove the warmth that reads as health and vitality. Your eyes look less bright, your lips less full, and your skin appears flatter and more sallow. Most overlook this entirely when choosing a shade from a color swatch. Brassiness is a specific problem because oxidized warm tones are not the same as intentional warm tones. A brassy orange yellow is different from a golden honey. Brass reads as damage and neglect. Warm golden tones read as radiance and intention. The difference is maintenance and toning, and it is everything. Flat color, meaning one uniform tone applied root to tip, removes the visual dimension that hair naturally has in youth. Young hair has natural variation. Slightly lighter ends, sun-kissed pieces around the face, tonal shifts. Flat color signals age because no one under 30 has hair that looks like that naturally. You will love this. The fix is not necessarily a full color change. Gloss treatments, toning, and strategically placed highlights near the face can correct most of these issues in a single appointment. Color placement is as important as the shade itself. 5 solutions that work with your post-60 skin. Warm gloss over existing color. Single process warm brown with balayage. Face framing highlights in honey or caramel. Root shadow technique for seamless gray blending. And glossy auburn with golden undertones instead of cool red. Variations work across all gray levels. Even fully silver or white hair benefits from warm toning glosses in champagne or pearl that neutralize yellow while adding a youthful luminosity. Why it works comes back to light physics. Warm tones absorb and reflect warm light back onto the skin. That reflected warmth reads as health, youthfulness, and energy. Qualities every mature woman deserves to project effortlessly. Tools to keep in your bathroom. A weekly toning mask in warm gold or honey, a color depositing serum, and a silk pillowcase that reduces friction and color fade. These 3 items alone extend the life of a flattering color for weeks. Maintenance rhythm matters. A gloss or toning treatment every 4 to 6 weeks keeps the color alive between appointments. This one habit shaves years off instantly, and your colorist will wish they had told you sooner. Part 3. The 3 hair colors that make you look younger after 60. Here it is, the part most women come back to watch again. These 3 hair colors are the ones celebrity colorists recommend almost exclusively for women over 60, and they work across every skin tone and gray pattern. The first is warm honey blonde with dimensional highlights. This is not a flat, bleached blonde. It is a layered multi-tonal blonde built with warm golden and amber tones woven through the base. The honey undertones reflect directly onto the cheekbones and jawline, immediately lifting the face. Face framing pieces in a slightly lighter honey shade create a natural halo of light around your features. Why this shades off 10 years is straightforward. Honey blonde mirrors the natural sun-kissed highlights of youth. It is warm enough to flatter post-60 skin, soft enough to avoid the harshness of white or platinum blonde, and dimensional enough to give the hair visible life and movement. It works on dark bases blended with natural gray, and on already light hair refreshed with toning. The second color is warm chestnut brown with copper and caramel variation. This is the most universally flattering option for women over 60 who want depth without darkness. The copper tones provide warmth and energy. The caramel variation keeps it from feeling flat or heavy. Together they create a shade that is rich but never harsh, dark but never aging. Most overlook how powerful copper undertones are for mature skin. Copper is essentially warm red-orange in a soft, controlled form. It brings color to the complexion, makes eyes appear brighter, and creates the visual warmth that gray or ashy shades strip away entirely. Even a few copper tone highlights through a chestnut base make a dramatic difference. The third color is the one nobody warns you about: sophisticated silver champagne. This is intentional silver, not accidental gray. Women who lean into their natural silver and neutralize it with champagne or pearl toning glosses look decades younger than women fighting their gray with flat, dark color. The key word is intentional. Toned, blended, luminous silver reads as a deliberate, elegant choice. Untoned yellowish gray reads as neglect. 5 solutions in these 3 color families: full honey blonde balayage, chestnut with copper face framing, warm brown root to tip gloss, champagne toned silver gloss, and auburn with golden highlights replacing cool red. Variations within each shade depend on your natural base. Silver champagne works best with at least 30% gray growth. Honey blonde suits all gray percentages. Chestnut copper suits women with warm or neutral undertones especially beautifully. Why these 3 work is about light return. All 3 reflect warm golden light back onto the face. This illumination minimizes shadows and hollows, softens the appearance of lines, and makes the entire complexion appear more alive and awake. Tools you need: a purple or blue toning shampoo for champagne silver maintenance, a warm gold gloss for honey blonde upkeep, and a copper tone color depositing conditioner for chestnut. Used consistently, these tools keep your color in the youth-boosting zone between appointments. Care routine is simple. Wash in cool water, use color-safe sulfate-free shampoo, apply a weekly deep conditioning mask, and protect with a UV filter hair serum when going outdoors. These habits preserve tone and keep the color fresh and luminous every single day. Part 4. How to talk to your colorist and make the switch without damage. Knowing the right colors is only half the equation. The other half is walking into your salon with confidence, communicating exactly what you want, and protecting your hair through the transition. This part is where the transformation actually happens. The biggest mistake women over 60 make with colorists is describing what they do not want instead of what they do want. Saying, "I do not want it too dark," gives your colorist almost no useful information. Saying, "I want warm honey tones with face-framing highlights and a soft root shadow," gives them a clear, professional direction to work from immediately. Bring reference photos always. Phones exist for this exact purpose. Pull 3 to 5 images of hair color that excites you from the 3 youth-boosting families we covered: honey blonde, warm chestnut-copper, or champagne silver. Show your colorist the tone, the dimension, and the placement you love. A photo communicates in seconds what words can take minutes to convey imperfectly. Ask specifically about the transition plan if you are moving away from an aging dark shade or correcting brassiness. A responsible colorist will never take jet black or dark brown to honey blonde in one session. A staged plan protects the integrity of your hair and gives you better, longer-lasting color results at each appointment. You will love how much a consultation question changes everything. Before agreeing to any color service, ask your colorist, "Will this warm up my complexion or cool it down?" A skilled colorist should be able to answer this immediately and explain their choice. If they cannot, trust your own research from this video. 5 solutions for a smooth color transition. Request a strand test before committing to a major change. Ask for a gloss service as a low-commitment first step. Discuss a root shadow for seamless gray blending. Schedule a consultation separate from the color appointment, and ask to see the formula written down so you can replicate results next time. Variations in approach depend on your current color. If you have previously colored dark hair, your transition to honey or chestnut will be gradual, and that is perfectly fine. Each step of the transition will look intentional and polished if your colorist is skilled. If you are naturally gray, a single toning gloss appointment can produce a dramatic, immediate result. Why this part matters as much as the color itself is that even the perfect shade looks wrong if it is applied carelessly, rushed, or chosen without considering your skin undertone and existing hair condition. Communication is a beauty tool just as much as any brush or formula. Tools to ask your colorist about: Olaplex or bond building treatments during color services for over-processed hair, a take-home gloss for between appointments, and a personalized color-safe product recommendation matched to your specific shade family. Maintenance schedule is the final piece. Honey blonde needs a toning gloss every 6 weeks. Chestnut copper needs a copper depositing treatment every 4 weeks. Champagne silver needs purple toning shampoo used twice weekly, and a gloss service every 8 weeks. Staying on this schedule keeps you firmly in youth-boosting territory every single day. Most overlook how much maintenance rhythm matters, but now you know, and that knowledge shaves years off your look the moment you use it. 5 hair colors that age you after 60, and 3 that make you look younger. Boom, gorgeous, you look 10 years younger. And now you have every tool you need to make it happen at your very next salon appointment. You know which 5 shades are quietly working against you, and you know exactly which 3 colors lift your face, warm your complexion, and give your hair the dimension and life it deserves. Wear your new color confidently everywhere, because the right shade is not just a beauty choice, it is a statement of how beautifully and intentionally you are living this chapter. If this helped you, please like this video and subscribe to Ageless Glow for more real, practical beauty wisdom made for women just like you. Drop a comment below and tell me, which color mistake have you been making? I read every single one.